Motivation is the driving force for all human behavior. It is the reason why humans are more likely to act on an idea or suggestion than to not act on it at all. Without motivation, many people would not have the drive to do anything. Motivation is typically thought of as the force driving individuals toward a goal or an action with some purpose. However, motivation can also be used to describe the psychological state in which one is full of energy and has a high level of enthusiasm or determination. Success is neither magical nor mysterious. Success is the natural consequence of consistently applying the basic fundamentals. Tony Robbins. It's not about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving. Rocky Balboa. When you give joy to other people, you get more joy in return. You should give a good thought to happiness that you can give out. Eleanor Roosevelt. Motivation can be broken down into two categories, intrinsic and extrinsic. Intrinsic motivation is a person's desire to do something because it's personally meaningful, enjoyable, or satisfying. An example is learning a new language because you like experiencing new things, not because your job requires it. Intrinsic motivation has been proved to be an effective strategy to boost performance in all areas of life. Extrinsic motivation is a person doing something in order to receive some form of reward or avoid punishment. For example, volunteering because you want others to like you. This kind of drive is quite powerful. Consider all of the activities you've done in your life for the purpose of receiving some sort of external reward. Extrinsic motivation could be effective in the workplace, parenting, and education. Being too motivated can lead to some negative consequences. The most common thing that happens is that the person will be so focused on the goal they want to achieve that they don't pay attention to what's around them. This can lead to accidents, injuries, and other negative things. One could also miss important opportunities. Being too motivated can also cause people to ignore their health. They may not take a break when needed and may not eat or drink enough because they are too focused on their goal. Sometimes, people who are too motivated often improve their performance or the skill they are trying to develop. For example, someone may be practicing a difficult piece on their instrument and get frustrated when it doesn't sound good enough. They may not take breaks because they feel like what they're doing is so important, which could eventually lead to burnout. Some people have a difficult time trying not to be too motivated. They often find that motivation comes from within, so it is difficult for them to control this feeling. Every person has a unique personality, and it is important to find out who you are and what you want in life. It is very hard to live a happy life when you don't know what your true self is. When people don't know who they are, they often try to live up to other people's expectations. But this can lead to an identity crisis where the person doesn't know how to act or behave in certain situations. Self-love is an important part of self-actualization because it takes confidence to love oneself. A person who does not love themselves will never be confident enough to love another person or ask someone out on a date. Self-love is necessary for self-actualization because it gives people the confidence they need to take care of themselves and others around them. We all have goals in life and we all want to achieve them. But sometimes, it's hard to be realistic about our goals. We tend to make unreasonable demands on ourselves, and this can lead to disappointment and even mental health problems. We need to be realistic about our goals if we want to achieve them. We need to understand what is a reasonable goal for us, what is the time frame for achieving it, and what are the steps that will help us get there. For example, let's say you want to become a world-renowned professional soccer player. In order to be realistic about your goal, you need to first figure out at what age you need to start practicing, usually at age 9. Then, you need to identify the steps that are realistic for achieving this goal. It would be an unreasonable goal if you are already past 30 years. A realistic goal is a goal that fits into a specific time frame and does not require significant help from other people in order to be accomplished. It is important that we figure out our values, what motivates us, and how we can make these values a part of our lives. Then we need to identify achievable goals that are aligned with our values or interests. Finally, we need to create a plan with deadlines for each goal with specific steps that would appropriately guide us. I hope you find this material useful. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, like and share the video.